Hey everyone, this is Sean, the What's Up Dude. We are at Willow Springs Woods, and we're gonna check out the area, see what it's all about, and see what we can find. This is Sean, the What's Up Dude. We have a few pavilions out here where you can come and eat, have a picnic with your family. Here's the Willow Springs Woods sign and the trails that you can walk on. Open sunrise to sunset. This is my first time entering these woods. I always pass it when I'm coming home from work, but I thought, give it a try, see what it's all about. It's always good to get in tune with nature every now and then. Ecological Management Site, Palos Restoration Project. So this is the woodlands, and these are the different animals that you might be able to find while you're out here. Now we'll head over here. There is a trail that you can walk on. Palos Trail System. Now it does say to avoid muddy trails. It's been nice today, so there shouldn't be muddy trails. So when you get down here, there's two trails. You can go this way or that way. Now for time purposes, I'm gonna head back to where my car is, but this trail goes completely around the park, and you can actually go as far as going to other parts of the woods. That's why on the sign it said make sure you remember where you park, because a lot of times these trails, if you continue on them, you might get lost because they keep going for miles. I've actually been on a few trails before where I thought it was only a couple miles, and I ended up walking 10 miles by the time I finished, which was good for me exercise-wise, but I was very tired at the end, if you can imagine. All right, we're gonna head over here and see what we can find past these trees. They have this entire area set up where you can enjoy park benches, have a picnic. They do have bathrooms and garbages, and also normally a lot of these places have grills, but I don't see that here. So if you're gonna cook something, you have to bring your own supplies. This is some things to look out for. you're looking for a specific type of emerald ash borer. A lot of people come out here and they hike, or they'll ride their bike on the trails. And you can spend all day out here, surrounded by nature. Now, sometimes I get annoyed with the bugs, depending on how bad it is, especially when it gets a little darker outside. You can get mosquitoes. Now this is headed the other way, and we'll see what's on this side. I do see a couple signs, so I think there's another trail. Over here I can hear birds singing, and I've heard a woodpecker off in the distance banging on the tree. So here's the start of another trail that you can go on. Like I said before, I won't go too far into this, but did want to see what's on the trail. Surrounded by trees. You can hear the birds calling in the distance. And if you're lucky, maybe you'll see that notorious Sasquatch that everyone talks about. Though I'm not really sure if they're from this area or if anybody's ever seen them. Now, when we did go to the Bigfoot Festival last week, they did say there are sightings in Illinois, but I don't know about this neck of the woods. But that would be something cool to be able to tell people. You were able to see Bigfoot. And as you can see, this trail goes down deeper into the forest. Now, when you're walking, make sure you watch where you are stepping, because there are a lot of logs and sticks sticking out of the ground. See, everything that is surrounding me is 100% nature. some point we will turn around if I see that this doesn't loop back to the parking lot. There's what I mean about logs. There's a log right there. You got to step over it to make sure you don't trip. And there's all these along. Some people would miss those and fall. So you got to make sure your footing's good and make sure you have proper shoes as well. You would not want to be out here with flip-flops. So I just ran into another person walking the trail that's never been on it, and so this leads to the main trail, and it goes all the way to the other side, leading away from Willow Springs. So like I said, eventually we will head back, go back to the car. Just wanted to show you a little bit of nature and a place that you can go to escape the world and come to a place that's a little bit more peaceful and less stressful. So right here, this is where it leads out to the main trail. This is where I'll turn around in just a little bit so I don't get lost, so I don't lose my space of where I'm at. But this is the main trail right here, the larger one. And like I said, this connects several towns, and you can go either way and find new places. Like I said, since my car is all the way on the other side of this trail, we will walk back so we can safely return home. Now, if you are really quiet, you might be able to see squirrels playing. There's one right there. Quick little bugger. All right, we'll continue on the trail. Hopefully we'll see some other things on the way back. But really the purpose of the video is so you can watch this and see nature around you. Maybe relax yourself at home as well. It's a perfect day for this. It's about 70 degrees. Sky is clear. We've had some really cloudy days lately and a lot of wind. Perfect temperature, it's not too hot. Very comfortable. So if you ever are in the area and you have a nature preserve or something like this, on a day that's around this temperature and around what it is now, head out and walk. hear the bird very close right now. It would be cool to come out here and mountain bike. Saw a chipmunk. Those things are super fast, so they're very hard to catch on camera. But these little things are super cute. We have reached the Willow Springs Park Forest Preserve. And we are ending the video here. But I'm sure I'll be able to do more videos like this in the future as I explore new areas. All right, I hope you enjoyed your walk with the What's Up Dude. And like I said, if you have a chance to walk in nature, go ahead and do it. For now, this is the What's Up Dude signing off. Till next time. Please like, share, and subscribe so that I can explore new areas and go to more places in the future.